It's Beth Davis, and thanks for being so patient with me and my COVID recovery. But I'm back and hopefully back so that I can do these weekly lives on a regular basis again. The next quarter we're looking at a bunch of holidays, and so we'll see what happens. But honestly, I'm hoping to come in and do some more short lives, a little bit more than just the weekly scheduled lives on Thursday at 5:15, um, where you are right now. So, hey, I know somebody's in here, and I would love it if you're in here, whether you're watching it live or on the replay. Just say hello. Let me know that you're here. And again, if you're watching live, just a hi. How are you, Beth? I do great. If you're watching the replay, if you hit a 2 in the comments and post that, that just helps keep the most current video up to the top of the group so that more of our members can see the video. So I would love to know who's in here. Linda, thanks for your comment. I missed you too. I've gotten to know so many of you. I mean, we've talked on Zoom or on the phone or in PMs. And Linda, yeah, I just love talking to you. So missed you too. Now listen, I might mute myself every once in a while. Can I'm going to cough. I'm going to cough, but because I'm still recovering from COVID, I mean, I've tested negative for a week straight, but I still have symptoms like here and here, so we'll just deal with it. No big deal. But what I want to talk to you today about is starting over. I mean, the name of our group is Starting Over Serenely After Divorce. Everybody in this group is in some stage of a divorce or a breakup. Um, and what I haven't talked to you about yet is that starting over requires that you kind of get your brain and your mind ready for what it takes to start over, right? So, I mean, one of the biggest things that goes on is that you have to learn a lot of new things. And learning as an adult is not the same as learning when you are a child, right? Learning as an adult is sometimes thought of as, wow, it's going to be this great experience, it's going to be really joyful. And even if you're not learning new things because you just got divorced, sometimes taking new classes and learning as an adult is not always full of joy, right? And, you know, learning as an adult or recovering from divorce is really all about change. And there's these parts in our brain that don't like change, right? So you've got to change your attitude. You've got to make a change in your knowledge. You've got to make a change in your behaviors. You've got to learn new skills, right? Talk to any of us that had to install our own new washers and dryers or fix a water heater that we don't have to learn new skills, and we're all going to say, no, that's not true. A lot of times, excuse me, we have to learn how to change the way we think, right? And this is a lot. And so what usually happens is when we come across these overwhelming amount of changes, not only that our husband is gone or we may have had to move or the kids are reacting differently to the divorce than we hoped they would, there are changes within our mindset that we have to make, right? And the number one change in mindset that you need to make is that you need to put yourself first. You need to learn how to make yourself a priority 1A in this recovery and get away from putting all of the other people that you used to put first, right? Now, let's be realistic about that. This doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're going to dump your aging parent that you've been taking care of forever. Of course not. Your aging parent is still a priority. Your children are still a priority, but not everything that they want or need, right? Your wants and needs really need to come first, and it has to happen in sort of a strategic way, because when you're not making yourself a priority, you are keeping yourself on the emotional roller coaster. Does that make sense to you? And at first, putting yourself as a priority when it's new to you, that can actually put you on the emotional roller coaster too. Because again, your brain doesn't like change. And so it can seem like I'm giving you bad advice because when you put yourself first, that part of the brain that doesn't like change, it starts to feel anxiety and it starts to feel fear. Right? So the second thing that you have to do is that you have to start getting mastery over your emotions. All right? And there's a lot of things that can get in the way of putting ourselves first and moving away from putting everyone else first, or mastering our emotions. And one of the main things that gets in our way is we begin to cultivate unrealistic expectations, right? Like that you've got to recover very fast or in a specific time frame, or the same time frame that your girlfriend who also got divorced got over it, right? No, you don't have to do any of this perfectly. You don't have to do any of this in a specific time frame. It's going to happen in a way that's best for you, but hopefully it's not going to happen in a way that drags out forever because you're still parking it with all of your old bad habits, all right? So we've got to have you change your mindset from everybody else gets the first and golden treatment. No, you do now. You do now. And that you avoid or ignore your emotions. No, we face our emotions and we get emotional mastery. All right? And really, that's it for today, just because I need to be careful of coughing. I would love to hear your comments on this video. And I think next week, let me see, what I'm going to be talking about is certain skills that are going to help you make yourself a priority and that are going to help you get emotional mastery. We're going to talk about survival skills and we're going to talk about emergency skills, right? So for those times when you are effing freaking out and you don't want any more of it, all right? So this week, hey, something new is happening to you. I don't care how long you've been in this group. This is a new thing. You must make yourself a priority. You've got to get away from making everyone else a priority. And we've got to get a handle on our emotions. And that does not mean ignoring them or avoiding them. Right? So let me look over here and see what the comments are. Linda says, it's so hard to put myself first. It's been so long. I'm taking my time to get through this. At least now I have many more good days than bad when I do put myself first. Right? That might be motivation for you. I know it's hard, and because it's been so long, but I'm going to be really blunt with you, Linda, and with everyone who's listening. It's a habit. It's a habit. And you can make new habits. All right? And you have evidence that when you do put yourself first, which is the new habit I want you to make, you have more good days than bad. Boy, that's our goal. All right? Love you guys. Talk to you soon.